Hey guys, Chance here from Riggs Motorsports, doing something a little different. Figured we'd talk about my ILX a bit. Do a 5 things I hate / love about my car. And I guess we will do the 5 things I hate first. First thing is, doesn't come with a factory LSD, so that's kind of a bummer. I'm not racing this car that much, but you know, it's just nice to have an LSD. Other than that, I would say the stereo in this car. It's, as you can see from here, it's kind of all just this. So I can't like upgrade anything really, or get like a touchscreen. Well, I guess I could, but it would be hard, I guess.
Yeah, looks easily outdated.
Yeah.
Even though it's only 2012.
It's 2014.
Oh yeah, you weren't, I thought even.
The third thing I don't like as much about this car is it is a lower end Acura, so stuff like the trunk, it doesn't have any dampenings on it, so Bo always slams it when he shuts it and it annoys me.
Barely touch it and it just goes.
But the things like that, like the, I guess I wouldn't say accessories, but the hood doesn't have dampening. It still has the hood latch that you put up for it, so that kind of is annoying. Alright, so that was 3 things I mentioned. 4th thing is the VTEC with this car. It is iVTEC. So with some of the older Honda engines, the VTEC is triggered by oil pressure. So once it reached a certain pressure, it would snap into VTEC, and that made it, or it was noticeable, and you could feel it.
It hit really hard.
Yeah, like it would crack. People would call it the VTEC crack. With iVTEC, it's not like that. It's kind of smooth. I mean, I know it comes on around 4,000. I can feel it.
Yeah, you feel it.
And I can hear it, but you know, it's not as aggressive as some of those older, like B series, H series. That, I kind of wanted the old, you know, VTEC feel, but it's fine. It's still cool, and I can still upgrade it. It doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah, you definitely feel it, but it doesn't crack as hard as like our H23 VTEC, for example. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, that thing hits really hard.
So last thing I don't like on this car is the backup camera. It has one, but it's not the greatest. It might be from old seals or something, but it lets in some condensation, so it doesn't really show what's behind me all that well. And it's not, there's no trajectory or like any motion or backup sensors, so it's kind of real basic. But
just a screen with a graph.
Yeah, I can show you. It is that it's not the greatest. You can see the glare that comes from it. So if that's another spot I'm going in, it's filled with snow. Even when it's clear and it's like hasn't been raining, it's still pretty foggy. Alright, so on to the things I like about my car. I like to think of that list a lot more than the other one. First thing is the body lines. So, especially for a 4-door sedan, I think it has some beautiful body lines. You can see a couple of these swooshes that go back. But even for the 4-door design, it still has kind of a sloping back, kind of like a fastback design. But I just think it's a beautiful car to look at. And especially the back end looks really well too. Or looks good. Yeah, and I debadged the ILX to make it more symmetrical. It's a little dirty, but so as you might have noticed, well, one of the other things I like about this car is the fact that it's a manual. Well, it being a manual is not special, but one of the newer Acuras 2014, and it still comes in a manual, I think is really cool because they are starting to die out. I forget the percentage of manuals that are sold at dealerships, but it's something like 2%, if that. So I just like that they're still pushing manual into Acuras, but I think they're actually kind of going away now. But I got one of these and I'm real happy. All right. So besides it being a manual, I also like that it's kind of like a Civic Si. Well, not kind of, it actually is a Civic Si, but in a tuxedo. I'm not sure how many people know, but this car is pretty just a copy of a Civic Si. I was actually looking at a 9th gen at a dealership. I had a few, but they were just not right for me. And then my dad was like, hey, you know about the ILX? And from there, I got this. So, meaning in a tuxedo is...
slightly more luxurious.
Yeah, slightly more luxurious. Like the leather seats, the nice steering wheel. I think Honda has a pretty good steering wheel, but I like this one more. Ooh, there's a cop there. Got him. Number 4 is road feel. Even though this car has electronic steering, I still feel the road really well. I can sit pretty low in the seat, so I feel pretty connected to the ground. I can actually feel when the car is understeering, oversteering. You just feel it really well. So there I can make corrections mid-corner or anything like that. And I really like that it's still driver focused, that you can still feel things like that. Like you still feel all the potholes in the ground when it elevation shifts, things like that. And then lastly, it is the aftermarket. I really love how, since this is a Honda / Acura, the aftermarket is huge. There's any customization you want, and I think that is awesome because that makes looking for things look really easy.
And the fact that Honda Acura is just extremely reliable. Yeah. Always reliable. I don't think anyone can ever say the Honda Acura isn't reliable if it's done correctly.
Yep, so that is my 5 things I hate / love about my Acura. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have an Acura ILX, make sure to comment down below what you like, dislike about it. If I miss anything that you know about, please let me know. And thanks for watching.
Also, guys, check out our Instagram, Riggs Motorsports. Yep. We post updated pictures as much as we can, probably a few times a week usually. It's a little promo pull there. Yeah, check out our Instagram. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Get those notifications for weekly videos. Thanks, guys. Hey, show him your makeshift two-step.
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
Hey, Uber. Oh, well, Uber's here. Good thing. Hey, show him your two-step, your makeshift two-step.